that's my sensei right there. That's my Zaferino.
Bro, you're my sensei, bro. All you just teach me. You got that shit is so random. That makes so much sense, bro. Zoom out. And I just gotta leave. I'm gonna leave the sticky note on my monitor. Just zoom out. And there's so many ways of doing that. Getting up, walking away, going and meditating, stretching, right? Resetting ourselves is so important. So important. But it's so easy to get caught in the noise of things. You know, with instant gratification monkey in your head and stuff like that, you know? Damn.
Is that for the stream? I'm not like trying to like shill my stuff, but if you want to pull up that website real quick and go to the second graph, because I think the stream will get what you're saying and get what I'm saying about like the zoom in, zoom out thing. Because the second chart, you can zoom in and zoom out. I'm just trying to remember. What was it? LP change for all games? Yeah. So zoom in on that middle section.
How do I do this?
Actually. So
you click on it. Oh.
Yep, click and drag right on the chart.
Oh.
And then you hold the control key. Yeah, and that'll zoom in.
Oh shit.
And you can see. I'm gonna click reset zoom, and you'll be back to where you are.
Whoa.
There's the reset zoom button. Yep.
Holy smokes. So guys, this is insane. What?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't see this on the mobile version. When you kept talking about the chart, I was like, what chart? I was like, what chart is he talking about?
You saw it on the mobile version, actually.
I didn't. Wow, bro. Look at how the hell did you track this?
I filled an Excel sheet with, actually, go to data set and I'll show you how.
Okay.
On the top nav.
This one?
Yep. So what I ended up doing is I tracked everything in an Excel sheet and I separated it out into ranked sessions and ranked matches. You may need to open that with like Notepad because you're not going to have an app. Yeah, that's like a JSON file. I kind of intended that for more developers, so just open that with like Notepad. That's ugly. Copy and paste that.
Okay, hold on. Copy pasta.
Actually, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm like telling you a bunch of things at once. Try right-clicking on the file and opening it in Firefox.
Okay.
Because Firefox should have a JSON parser built in. I'm throwing nerd words at you, but...
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
There you go.
Whoa. Okay, hold up.
And that has a lot of data.
Bruh. How is this? This is insane. And you kept track of this?
Yes, I have the Excel sheet as well. I'm looking at the chat, Louis. Hold on, I'll get to you in a second because I just want to like make sure that Zeph and I are on the same page, and then because I didn't want to show this too hard, I don't want to make like this the like show my project hour. I wanted to like get the actual hour with you, but basically the long and the short is that I had the Excel sheet. I had my starting LP for a given match, my ending LP for a given match, whether or not I won or lost, the character, and all of those CFN IDs you can still access. I mean, those CFN replay IDs.
Bro, now there's some freaks in Fighter Academy. Bro, I think I'm a freak. Nah, you guys are some freaks, bro. What? This is insane, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to comprehend what I'm looking at. This is insane. Like, I understand like what it is, but like what?
The Excel sheet looks a lot more normal, I swear.
I have what is that app called? What was the one that you told me to download? It's like Excel, but it's free.
Oh, LibreOffice.
Yeah, here it is.
Yep. So, like, actually, I could probably just send it to you over.
And I can go to download. Let me see.
You probably, you can't open a JSON file with this. Let me send you the actual Excel sheet because you're gonna get a kick out.
This is
crazy. Might as well show it to you. Where are you? I'm just gonna drop this in our chat, and you should be able to download the file I just put in our group in our like one-on-one chat and open that in the LibreOffice. So, Louis, what I was actually thinking is I kind of soiled the project idea a bit by even having this session with Zaf, but I also wanted to check my MR changes over time. And I kind of didn't want to enter everything in an Excel sheet again. So I was thinking about actually organizing this out into a database and having it online to some extent. Like I'd have, what was it? Maybe an Azure function I was like tossing some ideas around in my head about how I'd make the next version of this bigger. But
look at this is insane. This is so organized and meticulous.
Look, it's a gift and a curse.
Oh my goodness,
that one
bro.
scene from Monk, it's a gift and a curse. Yeah, I tracked whether or not it was a win or a loss, the opponent's character, the delta for whether or not I improved an LP or not.
Uh-huh.
And basically, there's only so much data you can really track. I think at minimum for next time, if I would do this master thing, I would track the amount of time I spent playing. Like I would say, oh, my session started at X time, and I'd look at the clock and be like, oh, it ended at like 11:04, for example.
Bro, I am going to take this and I'm going to do this with tournaments for season 2.
Ooh, okay, I see you.
Because this is amazing. This is really good.
But yeah, I'm just looking at Louis in the chat. Yeah, Louis, I would basically my solution would be more permanent, because my step 2 would be remaking this exact same project, probably in another UI framework, but also having a permanent record of it in a database. Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense, bro. Like,
but hold on, before you close out, we should go back to the actual visualization. So go ahead, you can click on the visualizations link, or the homepage. Yeah. So LP change for all games, because I think it becomes more evident the zoom out and zoom in. So if you click on the LP change for all games, and you see that middle portion that's around like 211 to 300 and something.
Yeah.
It's kind of like more of a straight line. So drag across from where that. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, oops. Let me go back.
Yeah, just click and drag. Okay, yeah. So you get that whole range. Because look at that. That is what we see as players. We are intimately familiar with our peaks and valleys immediately.
Right.
And if you hold the control key on your keyboard and you drag left, you should be able to move deeper into the chart. So like later into my games.
So if I hold control,
and then you click and hold your left mouse button and you drag it left, you should be able to move deeper.
I don't know. It's not letting me do it.
Hold control, left click and hold. That's fine. But anyway, I think like you'll get the picture if you just click reset zoom, the reset zoom button, because we saw all those peaks and valleys.
Right.
But that's just like a straight line, and it's slowly going up bit by bit.
Yeah, this is obvious, but it's so easy to be like, man, like look at this, from 208 to like 400 games in. Look at this. This is steady progress.
Yep. And then zoom in on like that area where it's like 273, I think, and just like a little bit right. So like click and drag from like 273 a little bit to the right. Yeah. Bruh. And then, yeah, perfect. And look at that. That is what we're used to. That is our immediate vision when we play. We are intimately aware of our immediate wins and losses, but we aren't able to see our progress unless we see the numeric change in front of us. And that's something like I told Meshu, and I keep trying to like burn it through Meshu, that he and I have had similar problems, even though like I don't despair sometimes as hard as he does. He and I have like the same problems where we get stuck and we don't think we're going to make it. But then click reset zoom out. And then look at where we are. Still slow and steady progress. Meshu is D4. I think like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, Meshu was hovering between like D2 and D3. He's D4 now. He's almost about to be D5.
Bro, look at this, man. Damn, brother. Yeah, because this is what we expect, right? This is what we expect is this part right here, bro. This is what we want. This part. This is what we want.
Yep.
This is what I want. I want this. Damn it.
You want that streak. You want that the number go up.
Yes, this is what I want, bro. But this is not realistic. This is not real. This is the most realist. This part right here is the realest part. This part right here. Look at this. This is beautiful, bro. Look at this shit. Oh my goodness, bro. This is so funny because I'm just laughing at my frustrations now. This is so crazy.
See, like, that's generally how I've learned to think. And when I look at you, I'm like, so let me just back up a little bit. You know how you're feeling like a certain type of way about this game, and how everyone in the chat will like try to reassure you that you're going to make it in season 2. We're all going to make it in season 2. Yeah. Look, I know because I've competed. You know I've competed. Mm-hmm. I haven't done it like at your level, but the entire notion of people reassuring you that you're going to make it is because of these numbers.
Right.
Like when you zoom. So let me go back to Street Fighter V. Do you remember when you started switching between like Ken and Akuma?
Yep.
And going back to Cammy, and then you came back to Sagat and you started cooking. I know it sucks that I'm bringing up Sagat because you don't want to be linked to Sagat. You don't want. I know. I remember when you said, "I am a player of the game. I'm not a Sagat."
Yeah, for sure.
I take that to my heart. Like I'm like that's the kind of respect I want to give. But you took that all back to Sagat, and you won multiple NLBCs right after that. Because someone mentioned that in the chat, and I want to like explain just how much that means from my view. Just because I've seen these numbers, you've gone back, you've gone through your valleys. Like look at that valley I had at the very start.
Yeah, this is damn, bro. Yeah. This is rock bottom, not even bikini bottom.
That was like rock bottom. Like I was still working with you. Like that was when you and I was like, Zaf, what am I doing? Zaf, what the hell is going on? Zaf, I suck. It's like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Why does everyone keep saying my what's his face? My character is overpowered. What do I'm not. Am I a retard? I don't know. But when people tell you that in your chat, and when I tell you that, like, it's with the idea that you're at a low point, but knowing how good you are and how much effort you put in, you're going to have the eventual climb up. And you're going to go down a bit, and you're going to go up a bit.
This is so crazy, bro. My brain is going in 9 directions looking at this shit. This is insane.
I'm actually curious how it, like, because I have a block on the resolution, so it shouldn't render on phones. Because I wanted to make sure that people tried to view it on a desktop, because no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get the chart to look good on a phone. But this is something I just want to be able to show to people as much as I can.
This when they're so having crazy, trouble. Bro. Like I have literally no words. I just feel something looking at this. It's like this puts so much into perspective, because the difference is, like, I've seen stuff like this, but to see it in a Street Fighter context, it resonates with me, because I know what it felt like to be here, to be in these ranges, to break through, to come back, to do this. You see, to overall be here. Like, I know what this feels like.
Right. Yep.
And to see it in the chart is, because again, I'm not a visual person, so this is like, oh, I know where I am. I know exactly where I am right now. Damn, brother. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, Zaf. The fact that you are reacting this way to the chart means I did my work.
This was beyond your work. This was like a contribution to society, bro. This is Zaf life-changing stuff that I'm looking at. This is going to alleviate so much of my frustration. I'm still going to be frustrated. I'm human. But, bro, this adds so much context.
Like,
oh my goodness. I'm sorry for just...
Oh, of course. Like, look, I don't care. They're like, we'll have the rest of the lesson. You know, I'll always be in the Discord.
This is so good, bro.
Like, I'm telling you, the fact that I was able to get the message to one person, you, anyone, that's like, but the entire couple of months I spent just doing the research on actually make this happen was worth it.
You know, bro. Okay, so now this. I think honestly, I'm gonna make like 2 videos out of just this session, right? But like, yo, this is so crazy because in society we tend to compartmentalize things, right? Everything should be in order at this way. Everything is kind of streamlined, right? You're on the little factory assembly line, going through life, coasting. Oh, I'm gonna get married at 23 and have kids, and you know, blah blah blah, and get a career job, and right. But this is not how it works in the real world. Like, if you're on that like conveyor belt and you're just going through life on autopilot, sure, right? But you're gonna be miserable. But when you actually set out for something that requires like your full capacity, this is how you have to see this. You have to be able to zoom out, because otherwise you will be here. You'll be here and fucking implode, man.
Yeah.
You will absolutely implode. So just be so careful with what you focus on, because if you're focusing on the immediate, which is natural, because again, instant gratification monkey is stronger than it's ever been, especially because our attention spans are so ass, right? But to just be able to identify knowing where you are is the equivalent of tossing somebody a rope to help them get out of like quicksand.
Yep.
That's what it feels like.
Who else is on the other side? What am I supposed to do with this rope?
But at least I know, like, if I pull this rope, I will get out of this eventually. You see what I'm saying? If I just keep doing the things that I'm doing with the right focus. Look, bro, this is too good. Yo, shouts to Stalin. I have nothing else to say to you. I can't say anything. I'm closing this. I'm favoriting this so I can revisit this daily, because that was crazy. Okay, back to you.
All right, I guess I'll have to keep renewing the domain.
Oh my goodness, bro. That is so crazy.